Oops, music's coming on here. Let me turn that down so I don't get a copyright strike. So it is day 3 of our trek from Tennessee to Texas. I almost said Florida. Coming out of the cabin this morning, it is 7:49. And funny, I thought like darkness was gonna stay really long, and what it is it's overcast. It's been raining all night, I'd say. Everything is wet, everything is humid. It is 72, and it even feels stickier out there because it is really humid here right now. Kind of makes you realize why you might be happy to go back to the desert, Chihuahuan desert of Texas in Big Bend and dry out a little bit for a while. We have about another 5-hour drive today. We do enter Texas. I'll pull up the map here and show you. But anyway, I'm not doing openers because I'm going to put a bunch of these together. So just... Teddy's going to do an opener anyway. At all times.
Let's go!
Let's go. Just stopped and topped off my tank. I don't know where I am. Somewhere here in the hot springs, between Hot Springs and Little Rock. It brought me from the KOA and is looping me back up to 30 West. So I stopped at the first gas station I found, regular 278 here at this Valero. Did top off my tank, and I'm gonna run in because Teddy wants strawberry milk. I found a decent haul, so I did have coffee this morning, but I need something cold and bubbly, so I'm having a Dr. Pepper here. Let me zoom out here. Yeah, that's a little better. Dr. Pepper, and then I'm having a banana. Oops, sorry. Got things going everywhere. A banana. Then Teddy has Uncrustable and strawberry milk, and then I have a water for Lucy Girl. Somebody's excited for Texas. We used the restroom and now we're in the visitor center. Teddy has already gotten his Don't Mess with Texas bag, his Daryl the Barrel sticker. He's in the little lounge here. I love the kids' artwork up behind him. You can get weather in here, and of course then there's all the brochures and stuff. Big Bend area, Teddy, look. Yep. Home.
Wait, wheel. Down?
Yeah, the black part. There's home, right in there. That's home. Oh, you got up, Teddy, honey. I was taking your picture. He got distracted because he needed a poster. He is so excited to be home. Gotta go around on the other side, Teddy, honey. That side doesn't quite make sense. Let's go around. Oh my goodness. He is so excited. It is. You're right. That is San Antonio. Stand under Big Bend. There you go. Smile and say, God bless Texas.
God bless Texas.
Good job. So we are entering on 30 in Texarkana. Excited to be back on Texas soil. And yeah, you're looking at from here to Big Bend, it's probably, I don't know, I'll look it up on GPS and come back to you. It's long. It's like 13 hours. So Teddy's informed me he needs to use the restroom again. So we're going to go pop Lucy back in the car so I can take him back inside to use the restroom again. But I just looked on GPS. So from here, Teddy, to Panther Junction is about 7 minutes shy of 11 hours. So it's a little bit less than what I had estimated. So and that's just driving straight. So it would take you 11 hours plus additional whatever for stops to drive from here in Texarkana to Panther Junction in Big Bend National Park. Yeah.
You got into my bedroom many times.
I can. We are here in, what did it say, Mount Vernon for this Duke's. We've been seeing the signs coming up the highway, and we really were sold on the dog wash. Not that I'm going to give Lucy a dog wash right now, but I don't know. I get nerdy about these truck stops that have like lots of stuff to them. So we're gonna go in. They have the original fried pie shop, the Cotton Belt barbecue, Hot Links, and Taco Casa. I don't know. We gotta see what this is about, huh, Teddy? Of course, you get gas here right now. This is listing it at $2.79, and yeah, you got a little dog park we'll take Lucy out into when we come back out. But right now, we're gonna go see about a snack. Teddy says, "Daddy, we need this for the backyard, huh?" That is nice. Put that right in the backyard. Oh, look, Teddy, there's one with a longhorn. Yeah, one with a longhorn, and one with a nice painting of Texas. We would need quite the U-Haul or something to haul that to Big Bend, but isn't that adorable, Teddy? Oh, Teddy, look at this. These ones with the natural, like, wood look. You look at how it has the nice wood look to it. Like it logs. See how the frame looks like logs? Here we go. This is what we need in the backyard. He likes this setup too, with the chairs and the table. You've got spiders next to you. We need some inflatables, you think? Yeah? Or at home too. That had a lot, and I was like watching the guy chop the brisket and stuff at the barbecue place, and it looked phenomenal. There's a lot of nice like gift items, souvenirs, clothing, knickknacks, you name it in there. Just wow. I couldn't film a lot because there was background music and stuff, and it was crowded as well. But I'm going to show you, I did get a fried pie. Teddy got a muffin from the bakery, and then he got a little drink, and I got something that I love it, and I know it has some sugar in it, but oh, the Texas tea, the Fredericksburg peach tea. I'm so excited. Teddy selected a muffin, and he selected the chocolate muffin, and she warmed it up for him. And they were so incredibly friendly in there. And the restrooms were nice. They were like, even in the women's room, there were those like individual stalls. So it was good. I took Teddy in the women's room with me, but then he could have, privacy in his own stall. And that muffin smells phenomenal, Teddy. I'm excited to see what you think once I unwrap it for you. We've got bags and everything everywhere. So there was so many choices. I went with apricot. I can't wait to try it.
I love the devil.
Yeah. I put Teddy's in one of our bowls too. I did half of his muffin and put it in a bowl, and I gave him a fork. It is, oh my goodness. I don't know if you can tell from video, but it is so like moist and just, it smells just like a brownie. Teddy thoroughly enjoyed his muffin. He's enjoying his bug juice. I loved my fried pie. I'm loving my tea. I still have some left in the car, but we're deciding to give Lucy girl a good little stretch here. Looking up at the flags. I'll show you the dog wash, but I'm not going to give her a wash because I don't want to put her in the car all wet. That good bug juice? You still have chocolate all over your lips. Yeah, this was a good stop. This is one to remember. This is well worth it. Right in front of the dog park is the dog wash station. So yeah, but it's $10, so I certainly don't need to be doing that right now. But I can do it when I get home in a couple days. But cool idea though, especially if you have been like camping or out in the woods with your dog or whatever. That's really cool. I wanted to come out here and get the sign with the bowls and stuff. Teddy's testing out the swing. It says no riding bulls or wagon. There must have been a wagon out here before. Yeah, fun stop. Highly recommend this one. This is certainly one to notate. Teddy wanted his picture with the bull. Teddy has a strawberry shake. Then he has a grilled cheese and fries and fruit snacks. That's why. Put his fries in the bag so they cool, and I'll unwrap his sandwich here. Oh, things flying away. There we go, Teddy's grilled cheese. And then, yeah, his strawberry shake, and of course, then his fruit snacks. This is a Teddy meal. I went with a chicken sandwich, and then I got a Diet Dr. Pepper as well. Nothing fancy. Now with the Whataburger devoured, we needed a leg stretch. Lucy needed a leg stretch. And we found this rest area, and it had a playground. So Teddy's he got right out of the car before I could even think twice. Found the path up around. What a nice, beautiful rest area. He was so excited it had a playground. And it's nice because it's overcast right now. Temperature's not too bad. He was so excited. Give a shake, 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 shake. She is so excited too. She's like, this is awesome, Mom. Yeah. Get Lucy out. Stretches. Sniffs. It looks like there's like a gully through that. Okay, Lucy, let's walk up and around. I imagine Teddy probably went through the middle of it, but we'll take the path up and around. Give me some extra steps anyway. Sniffs. Yeah, sniffs. What a gorgeous rest area. How's the playground, Teddy? How's the playground? You know, you could use the path, honey. Are you all done? Yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna take the path around. I decided to not go through the gully. So I'm gonna take the path around, sweetie. I think he thought I was going somewhere else interesting without him. Sniff the flowers. Beautiful flowers. This is nice too, because I'm walking and I can still keep an eye on him for safety. Here's a path that will lead down to Teddy. Windy here. Realistically though, this is why it takes us a long time to even do like a 4 or 5 hour drive day. We do like to stop a lot. For 1 or 2 or 3 of us, it just does us better if we stop all the time. I see you. What a nice find, huh?
I climbed up the rock wall.
You did? You climbed up the rock wall? Good job. Nice rest area. Letting Lucy get a drink now. Teddy's showing me his notes he took in his new notebook I got him earlier. Wow, you wrote your name, Teddy. You wrote Mom correctly. Good job, Teddy. You put the M's correctly. That is awesome, Teddy. Oh, that's so nice. Your notebook is so nice, honey. You're doing such a good job. Yeah. And that's wow. So we finally did it, Teddy. We learned the difference between our W's and our M's. I'm so proud of you. All right, let's get you buckled and go get Lucy's water picked up. Are you going to write a note about the playground? That's a good idea. So we had a change of plans. After we had left the Whataburger and this and that, and Teddy had spilt his milkshake, and I don't know, we're tired. I told Teddy, I said, we're going to switch. I'm going to go to a brewery. So yeah, it was obviously too late to cancel the KOA we had tonight here in Arlington, so I lost money on that. But I'm tired. I need a real bed and a shower and all that. So I'm not going to review this brewery.
That's for you.
No, we'll review it because we'll come soon with Daddy to go to Six Flags over Texas. So when we have Daddy with us, I'll review it then because I won't be so tired and I'll have more freedom to walk around. But check-in was super friendly and I'm already in love with it. So we definitely will come back to this brewery and when we go to Six Flags over Texas. So that's going to end day, what is it, Teddy? Day 3 of Tennessee to Texas, yeah. Which we're in Texas. But now stay tuned to see if we make it home to Big Bend tomorrow or if we have to add in another night. One more quick note because I was calling Mark to let him know we were in safely because I had called him earlier to let him know the change of plans and wow. AT&T Stadium we can see right out our window, folks. That is where the Dallas Cowboys play. Wow, how exciting. So if you ever wanted to come to a Cowboys game, I would highly recommend this brewery. Sweet. I wasn't quite filming. What did you say? You said, I'm so happy.
People leave the Holy Bibles in this room.
Yeah.
This is the best Texas Holy Bible.
Best, not holly, sweetie, that's holy. Holy Bible. Looks kind of like holly, but it's a holy Bible. So you're going to sit and read the Bible while I take Lucy out?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like 5:30 a.m. day 4 between Tennessee and Texas. We're saying goodbye to our Drury and hitting the road. We are going to try to push through to Big Bend today. 8 to 8.5 hours of just drive time, and then add in what stops we might have to make. We're really trying. I did like looking at the AT&T Stadium from the room last night. That's where the Cowboys play. Texas Rangers play out over there. I didn't review it, but I will be back. Because this is an area we'd like to come to, but it was a nice brewery. All right, it's windy. Typical Texas is starting to get drier. Really beautiful early morning, clear air, wind, full moon. Let's hit the road. Been driving for a little bit, talking to Mark as I came through Fort Worth while he gets ready for work. And grab McDonald's real quick across the street, so now grabbing gas. I don't know where I am. I'm like the western side of Fort Worth, so I'm kind of out of Fort Worth in a different location. 286, not bad. She's pretty thirsty. Probably down to like a quarter tank, so it's going to take a bit to fill. Not her, it's Sebastian, him, fill him up. Teddy has a nice plate. Oh, he's not going to show me his pancakes. I was showing everybody your plate, your fancy plate you have. There we go. I was going to say, usually I don't go over. That's the McDonald's I grab food from. And I'm not used to going so early in the morning. I didn't realize that you couldn't use like curbside. So I pulled up to curbside, did my order. Had to go through drive-thru, which was fine. You just give them the code. But somehow I had 2 sets of everything in my car. So we've got like double soda, double water, double bagels, everything. Stopping at a picnic area. So there's no facilities here. It's basically like a parking area, a couple picnic tables, watching the sun come up, and still watching, oh, you can't see it now because it's gone over that side, but we've been watching the moon. Boy, has the colors just been gorgeous everywhere. Of course, the moon was just right there. Of course, the trees are now hiding it, but wow. What do you think, Teddy? We got back up on the hill, so you can see that big white dot. That's the moon. And trust me, to the naked eye, it's beautiful. You can see the seas even, the details. But in the colors that are surrounding, I'll turn around slowly because I'm in the 0.1 here. I mean in the one time, not a wider angle. And then look at the sun coming up. And of course the green dot that iPhones give when you have lighting just right. Area of I-20 I'm in. It was funny, it seemed like I-30 just turned into I-20 without much notice. Way back near Fort Worth. But anyway, the area of I-20, I'm in between like Thurber and Ranger, if that makes any sense to you. Teddy's getting some stretches out here in his own little imaginary world. But yeah, so at a lot of these quote-unquote picnic areas you get out here in the West, there's no like restroom facility or even water or anything, but you do sometimes have some covered picnic tables if you needed a break with some shade or a good place to walk your dog. We'll see if there's a geocache. What are you giving me a ticket for? For going off the path? You're allowed to walk on the grass. So there is a cache here, but it's a challenge cache. I'm not gonna go look for that or do that. No, we got a lot of hours today, so I just wanted to stretch Lucy, give her a potty break. Butterfly bush. So there was a real rest area, like literally right down the road. And I forgot about this one. It actually has exhibits. Teddy, don't climb up on it, honey, no. Just for looks. I remember this one from a long time ago. Long time ago. Mark and I were at this one. That's pretty nice. There's a little outlet there, so a nice little place you could actually sit and charge. So I'm not gonna, there's a lot of nice interp signs. I'm not gonna read the interp signs because Teddy won't have the patience for that. Plus, even though it's not hot, I don't want to leave Lucy in the car for a long time, but just giving you the gist of it. This is nice. I think too, the rest area that we were at yesterday that had the playground and stuff might have had exhibits inside too, but we didn't go inside. This is also a tornado shelter too. These ones are designated tornado shelters if you're traveling and you need that assistance. So, nice big map of Texas. Let me see if I can find the UR here. So we stayed in the DFW area last night. So we're coming along 20 now. And we're gonna get to like Midland and then start cutting down to Fort Stockton and then to Big Bend. Sorry, my area here. So in Midland, we'll kind of cut down across to Fort Stockton. Probably come down to Monahans, then down to Fort Stockton, and then home to Big Bend. So, yeah. Teddy's trying to convince me this is his coffee restaurant. Beautiful rest area. So sometimes, like, I had stopped at that parking area that was only a few miles away from here. See, sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes they are close together, sometimes not. I had no idea because I'm not familiar with this interstate as much as I am 10 and stuff. So if I had known, I probably would have waited for this. Although we did get to see a really good sunrise, didn't we? But just so you know, it's hit or miss. You know, sometimes you find the really nice ones like this. Sometimes they're really spread out from the actual like ones that are just the picnic areas. So you never know. And that's how, oh, are you okay? Yeah? Just kind of twisted the wrong way? Do you need help up? No? Okay. You're okay? You're okay. Next stop is, I needed some more drinks, so we pulled into a Love's. I have no idea what town I'm in. I have no idea. And Teddy found these little birthday cake bites. He's got some strawberry milk going. I've got a couple of primes that I bought. So I could just rehydrate. Sometimes I think, you know, y'all think about, we all do, everybody does. When you travel, you think caffeine, but sometimes you gotta make sure you're hydrating too. So I have a couple primes that are gonna pop down me. So primes are typically, especially in a place like this, like Love's or something, is cheaper to buy 2 instead of 1 now and 1 later. So I did the 2 for $5. My usual ice pop, I like that. And I'm trying this Glowberry. I don't know what it's supposed to taste like, but
It's like my milk, I hope.
You think so? I'll have to let you know. But yeah, the primes are, I mean, they're pretty good. They do have some sugars in them, but, and they're hydration drinks. They're not energy drinks. I know, like this Glowberry, that looks like the packaging for energy drinks, but they're not. But I find my body does pretty well with them, and I don't find any weird like aftertaste. And yeah, they do have, I try to not have it go here. Let me zoom in. There we go. And then you can see the vitamins.
That's not energy drink.
Yeah, they're not energy drinks, but they do help. I mean, like I said, I know, especially as many days as I've been pushing now, your urge is to just keep grabbing caffeine, grab caffeine, but then you're going to end up dehydrating yourself, and especially out here, you know, keep getting out in the desert and stuff, so it's always good to hydrate. So I'm going to work on these for a while, and then maybe I'll have some coffee or something later on. Teddy's hiding. So we pulled over into we're in Abilene at a Starbucks, and somebody's having a pup cup. She hasn't had a pup cup in so long. Are you so excited to have a pup cup? And we've had to make some changes already because the sun out here is pretty strong, especially when there's not a lot of trees around. It's out in the open. So Teddy's requested to have his sunshade put back in. He opted for no treat here at the Starbucks. He's having a little bit of a tummy thing. So we also were sure maybe not enough air coming back on him. So we took down, we had a little bungee cord going across that he had a backpack hung on and all his little Happy Meal pals he'd been collecting, but we took that down, and between that down and I can aim the vents back at him and the sunshade back up. Just an adjustment phase, huh, Teddy? We come back west, things are a little different. Riding out in that open sun, it does get you. Not Lucy girl though. Good pup cup. I think you got it, honey. I think you got it. I think you're all done, honey. We had stopped too. I didn't film it. We had stopped for a potty break before this and gave Lucy a nice walk and stuff, and I just didn't have my phone out of the car with me. I had run in to use the bathroom, and then I popped her out real quick, and Teddy was out with me, and we just did have a nice walk. Is that good? Yeah, it was delicious. But funny, I had actually loaded money to my Starbucks app. Not this payday, this past Sunday, but the Sunday 2 weeks before that. We've been running around with Starbucks money. We just have been going to Dunkin' instead and other like stores and stuff. So I was finally going to use some of my Starbucks treat money before I head way down into the world of no Starbucks. So I'm having a cold brew with pumpkin and the pumpkin cold foam and the topper and stuff. And I know there's a little bit of dairy in it, and I really haven't dared say much because I don't want to jinx it. I am starting to tolerate little bits of dairy with the alpha-gal. So I'm trying to think positive, and I'm doing little bits at a time, not pushing the issue, especially traveling. I don't want to get myself really sick while I'm traveling, but I have been still can't really tolerate other products like pork. Really haven't dared try beef and stuff, but dairy, I've been having little smidgens, especially something like this where it's not like a whole bunch of dairy. So I'm anxious to have a good pumpkin coffee. Gonna be that kind of day. I'm drinking so many liquids I have to keep stopping to use restrooms, but that's good. It's a good way to do it. Just kind of pluck your way along. So this is what the rest area looked like, the one that we didn't film where we had Lucy out before. Huh? Shaka, 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 shaka. A shaka, shaka, shaka. What, sweetie? I like it. I say what, and then he turns away from me like I can hear him with all this wind. Crepe myrtles here at this rest area. Funny, there's a frontage road that goes out behind. Access. Yeah, I apologize if there's a lot of wind coming in the mic. I just did want to show you that some of the restrooms are, you know, kind of more smallish like this. So it's not like a parking / picnic area. It does have, you know, flush toilets and stuff, but it's not as big as like some of the other ones with the displays and all that. But I like them. I like some of these small ones. They do have nice covered picnic tables. Nice green space to walk on Lucy girl. And run a teddy boo, huh? It's been really windy driving too through that open area. Sebastian's been all over the place, so sometimes that makes it needy to stop and take a lot of breaks too. I'm in Midland. I have a sleeping Teddy. Stopped and grabbed myself a chicken sandwich and a large Diet Dr. Pepper from McDonald's. And then came over here to the Murphy, which is a Walmart gas station, so I could use my Walmart Plus to get more gas because I was already way down to only like 130 miles left. So put in $27 more with my Walmart Plus. That brought it down to, I think it was $2.79 a gallon. So Teddy, he woke up once and asked if we were in Fort Stockton, and I said, no, honey, we're only in Midland. And I said, go ahead and go back to sleep. So as you can see, he's a sleeping boo. So fire up the car again, get back out. I only got about a little ways more on 20, and then finally I'm going to start cutting down towards Fort Stockton. Here's a look at what's remaining from here in Midland, Texas.
Head south toward East I-20 East.
Looking at still over 3.5 hours of drive time without any more stops, which obviously there will be, especially as much liquid as I keep drinking. I keep having to pee. So, really kind of sad when I come through Midland now. I used to have a really good friend who lived in Midland. I had met him through Disney groups long ago. His name was Paul Knott. And then, you know, a few years after we became friends, we had a bit of a falling out. And then I know, like, last year when we first moved here, I got kind of trying to nose around to see if he was still, like, on Facebook or anything, and I had learned he had actually passed away a couple years ago. So, kind of one of those things where sometimes you wish it was a friendship that hadn't gone south, and, you know, and then to learn of his passing was just really sad. But, so every time I come into Midland, I think, you are awake. I think back of Paul and all the conversations. He was a chef, so we always had a lot of conversations about cooking and everything. But anyway, I digress. Sometimes those are just, when you've traveled as much as I have, and you have friends from all over and relationships from all over, sometimes you just really reflect a lot. I'm also reflecting a lot this week because several years ago, I lost 2 friends within 24 hours of each other, right around the same time here at the end of September. So I always reflect back on them too. Anyway, I'll get moving so the air gets flowing back on Teddy. Just turned off 20. Now we're on the southbound stretch. We have about an hour to Fort Stockton, and then about 2 hours from Fort Stockton to Big Bend. It's currently 96 degrees. But yeah, dry heat is different. I mean, you still have to be safe and mindful of what you're doing. I did just pop Lucy out. Took her a minute to remember going potty quickly on sand, but she did it. I gave her a drink. Teddy's still kind of, he's not really wanting too much food today, so. But he is awake, kind of playing Kindle. We're happy to be now on the home stretch. So just giving a little update. Then I'm gonna hop in and head towards Fort Stockton. Oh, it's windy up here like it always is, but we had to stop at our spot. A little picnic area here, halfway between Fort Stockton and Marathon. So, happy. Lucy's happy. Yes, I don't know if she remembers it or not, but Teddy was happy to take his first pee in the Chihuahuan Desert, as he said. I know, but your first one since today, since coming back. Lucy, are you all done? Yeah? Yeah? You're so happy? Good. Oh, that's right. I had promised you could take Lucy for a walk, because this is the first place you ever did it with. You don't need to hold the close leash here, sweetie. Just hold the first loop. Good. Yep, that first one. Yep. He's been looking forward to this for a while. He's like, I'm going to walk Lucy in our picnic area.